Oh, where is Sam, Lord? Hold on, I gotta get Sam. Thank you for the like. Whoever gave me that like, I appreciate you. EMB will be upset if Sam is not out. I Hi guys, how are y'all? It has been, I have clothes on, a beautiful day in lovely Aurora, Colorado. Oh, you're fine. Nice to see you guys. Had so much sun, you can probably tell, right? I played bingo. You know, life is amazing. I had this amazing thing happen tonight. It's so silly, too. I could feel it. I don't usually feel the energy of winning, but for some reason, I got this little ticket. It's called a Panther. Yeah. And I mean, well, it's like a little Panther card, and you pull it like a little tab, and if you get a Panther, then there's a drawing, and you can win. Hello, Gene XNO. Uh, you can win. Okay, so I did not tell Irish I was here because it's late, and I did not want to take a chance on waking her up if she was sleeping. So I hope she's sleeping. Okay, so yes, please do because I think some people. Cookie, did you get a notification? But anyway, so what was I talking about? It's been a day. It's been, okay. So yeah, so I'm at bingo with my daughter. It's great, right? I mean, it's. I went to bingo with my mother and my grandmother, and even my daughter when she was younger. And now it's like me, my daughter, and her son, because they'll let him come in and sit. It's so funny, and he's so good. But so tonight I'm up there. I've got this little Panther card. I'm going to the window, and I'm like, I'm like, what do I do with this little Panther card, right? Oh, cool. Oh, nice. So I was like, what do I do with this little Panther card? And they said, just hang on to it. We're fixing to draw for it. And I was right there, and they drew for it, right? And she's like, Panther number 4. And I was like, I'm Panther number 4. I mean, I was right there. And she said, there's only one tab left to pull. And I'm like, okay, just pull it. And it's like $100. So it wasn't a lot of money, but it let me and my daughter play. You know, we had a nice night out, and it was just, we finally broke our losing streak. Okay. I know, kind of crazy, right? So we did break our losing streak, and that was quite interesting. It was a lot of fun, though. You have to get out and do things because life is short, right? And so today, oh, thank you. Today oh, ring the bell. Today I spent, oh my God, I had a great day. I'm trying to remember everything I did. Okay, nice. So, what did I do today? Okay, I got up, and then I was like, why am I up? I went back to bed, and I got up at 11:30. Hi, Miss Pickett. Nice to see you here again. You were here with us last night. Okay, I was back here. I got up at 11:30, and then I just kind of just chilled for a little bit. That was so cool. And then I was like, I'm going to the pool, and I went to the pool, and the sun was wonderful. You can tell by my face, right? Here's my problem. I wear these sunglasses. I don't think they're on my desk, but I wear these crazy sunglasses, so it leaves a little imprint. Hi, Sal. I will be doing some questions here shortly. I was just letting everybody kind of get in the chat, and I'm writing names down. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read for what I'm led to, but I will be asking for questions here shortly. It's good to see you, Saul. I hope you're doing well, guys. I appreciate your support so much. If you're in the chat, if you can hit the like button, that's great. If you don't like me, that's okay too. My hair is getting whiter and whiter. I'm going to be like silver by the time summer's over. Okay, sure, of course. All right. Okay, so a couple of things tonight I want to talk about before we get started, real quick. But I am writing you down as you come in, and I'm so happy to see all of you. Um, it's about the energy of remembering who you are, the energy of self reclamation, recom, I get so tongue tied sometimes. Reclamation, like reclaiming yourself. How's that? That's better. So, a lot of times in our life, we give away pieces of ourselves, and sometimes, and these pieces we give them to people, roles, expectations, timelines, old dreams. Okay, so sometimes all kinds of pieces of you are everywhere in the universe. I'm not talking physical, of course, but mentally, and your energies are on all different things. So, it's time to like take those energies into account, where they are, what they're looking at, where they are in the universe, and think, not out of rage or fear, but just out of a sacred knowing, a connection with the divine. uh, remembering I am whole and I remember who I am, because a lot of times we lose ourselves, right? We lose ourselves in relationships, in life situations, in careers, in being overwhelmed. We lose ourselves in a lot of ways, okay? And, because the world will mold you if you let it, okay? So, how did for those of you who lost yourself, and yeah, I lost every part of myself, honestly. I'm not even that person anymore. That caused like a serious spiritual awakening, which intensified the gifts that I've been blessed with through the divine. And I became a totally different person. I don't even think people, if you put the two pictures next to each other, probably would not recognize me. So a lot of times we lose ourselves when you I'm going to just give you some of the things. How do you lose your voice, or where did you lose your voice? Who made you feel like your truth was too much? Like if you're around people and you don't feel like you can speak up and be heard, you're probably not in the right group of people. Now that doesn't mean you have to monopolize the conversation or be rowdy or anything. No, I mean, but normal conversations where you all embrace each other's divinity and peace and love and kindness, and you come together as a collective, and even the dog, to enjoy life, to enjoy the journey, right? To be love, to be peace, to not to step away from the madness of the world. Okay, all right. So, a lot of times we let others make us feel like the truth is too much. Our truth is too much. Um, and we all have like this inner knowing, okay? We have an inner knowing or connection. I feel like it warns you when when you have things going on. It also, it can be, when my kids were little, when they were in school, I call the school before the school called me. I call and go, "Hey, is my child in the clinic?" And they'd be like, "Ma'am, how did you know your child was in the clinic?" I mean, just uh, stuff like that. And because of the intuition, because of the inner knowing, and trusting my inner knowing. And when you start trusting that inner knowing, one of the things that happens, guys, is it grows. It gets big. The only thing is you have to keep your ego from getting big with it. Okay. Also, your intuition is like it's part of your journey. I believe it's always been there. You just have to open up the channel to listen. Does that make sense? I mean, you can. Okay. Also, and this is one of my questions. It really, when I read this, it hit really hard for me. It said, "Where did you abandon yourself to feel safe or loved?" And a lot of us, a lot of times, if we've grown up in very volatile or not so great situations, We want to be loved so bad that we're willing to make ourselves very, very small and make the other person very, very big. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in a relationship and you have to do that to be in that relationship, you should walk away because that is not love. Okay? And love is somebody wanting you to be who you are, to embrace you, not to try to change you, not to try to make you into something else. Love is kind and giving and compassionate. Love is not mean. Love does not put you down or touch you in a bad way or make you feel insignificant or, all kinds of stuff. Um, so remember, here's the thing: you are worthy. You are worthy. You're a child of God. You're created by the divine. Life is good. Look at the sun. I hope some of you got out there today. Somebody said, I think it was one of our people today told me in one of the messages that they got out and fed the birds bread. I thought that was so awesome. Okay, so take times to feed the birds bread. Okay. Okay. So if you have left your energy somewhere, I'm making this short so we can get to the readings, guys. Um, think about this affirmation, okay? This is a good affirmation that may be very helpful to some of you. I call back my energy from every place I left it. I return to myself now, clean, whole, and renewed. I also do something like when I take a shower. I try to do this every time because I feel like water is very purifying for the soul, or at least it is for me. You can probably tell. It's midnight and I'm still going. 11:56. Okay, so when I'm in the shower, I'm like, please sanctify, rectify, and purify my soul. You know, and and I think about that and I picture the negative energy going away, not being around. By the way, Holly, I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in a few days. Uh, Forward moving. Oh, there's somebody comes Cretex. If you're out there, guys, Cowboy, miss you all. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so in recalling your energy, remember some things. It's that simple. I'm calling my energy back. I'm breaking ties. There's cord cutting ceremonies. There's all kinds of things. Or you can simply say, please, Lord, cut all energy or, that is not mine. Remove it from me, okay? Uh, don't apologize for growing and becoming a better person. Uh, it, you don't have to. That's something to be celebrated, right? And it's not when you're healing yourself, when you've lost yourself in life, healing is not, it's, well, I mean, it isn't becoming someone new in essence, but it is to a certain degree, but it's also about um, returning to who you've always been. You lose yourself, and it's a return to self, is what it is. A return to that which speaks to you, that's sacred, that which makes your soul come alive, that makes you want to get up in the morning. So reclaim your energy if you have it spread out everywhere, all over the place. And I have a new surprise. I told you I was gonna get some cards, and I have more coming. But let me see if there's anything else. And also, I would say on the last note is like, even when we feel like we lose ourselves, you're not totally lost. You're hidden. You're always there. Okay. You just have to remember who you are and embrace who you are. Hello, Arpita. Okay. So that's what I have in reclaiming energy. That seems to be a huge focus for the week. Yes, it is because of the sun. I have a lot of red. I was out there like 3 or 4 hours. It was great. Sorry, I know maybe I need to turn the lights down. So I got this new deck here, guys. This is the Pocket Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown Pocket Animal Spirit. How are you doing, Arpita? And this is by Kim Kranz, and it's in this very shiny box. So I'm excited because it's new. It's animal cards, clearly, and it's got this very tiny, small animal book. Oh yeah, yeah, no, okay, and they're little animal cards. So what? No, I don't, but I really like these. These are cool. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to nice. I like that, Arpita. I want to. I'm going to start with every person in the. I have made a list, and I'll go down the chat list. And if you want an animal card, let me know. And I just want to pull an animal card. Let's just have some fun today, okay? And we'll see where it goes from there. So, who would like an animal card first? I have your names, so I can cross you off. Um, I'm going to clear, I'm going to pray, and I am going to light some Palo Santo because I just love lighting one. You want one too? Cool. Yes, I'm excited about them. It's fun to try new things, right? Thank you, Gene Exa. Bear with me, guys. I'm lighting my Palo Santo with my candle. I need to buy some new lighters. All right. Okay. So let me pray and then we'll get started. All right. Okay. So, Holly, wow. Nice. So happy to see you. Hi, Kiss. Today we're going to pull little tiny animal cards, and they're very tiny. So let's see. All right. Holly, would you like an animal card? Let's see what I'm going to pull Arpita first. Now, I know who you are in the chat. I'm writing your names down as you come in. I may not go in order. I'm going to go as led. You really need one. Okay. All right. So let's do Arpita first. I'll go Arpita. Let's see. One. Holly, second. Kiss, third. And we'll go from there. All right. And Jean, if you'll cross them off the list as I read them, that'd be great. All right. What do we have for Arpita? What animal card do we have? Come on. All right. For Arpita. What kind of animal is Arpita? That's going to be fun. Sorry. You're the sea serpent? All right, Arpita, why are you a sea serpent? Look, little sea serpent. All right, let's look up the sea serpent. That's interesting. Okay, bear with me. I got to find it. I did not tell Iris I was coming on because she's 2 hours ahead of me, and I did not want to wake her up. Okay, let me find the sea serpent. And I got to tell you guys about this bird. I saw this raven today. I don't know, Arpita. I'm looking it up. These are brand new cards, so we're in this together. Okay. I got to get to that little space here. No, I'll get there. It's a big, tiny book. Yeah. Okay. You're in spirit. Okay. The phoenix. Oh, you're in my category. I feel like I'm the phoenix, the sea serpent. All right, guys, are you ready for this? Let's see what we got. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotion, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in muddy waters. I don't think you're in muddy waters, okay? Um, the current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives. No, you're not in muddy waters. It is okay to remember, no matter what, the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. No matter what the waters of our lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same, okay? All right. And like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. Okay. So, Arpita, this is telling me you're actually kind of in a good place, but that you went through some things. And I know. I think it's like a really appropriate card for you. And you said, wow. I think those were your answers, Arpita, whatever it was that you needed. And the circle means spirit. These are such cute little cards. All right, I'm going to cross Arpita off the list. Holly, let's see what Holly is. Oh, nice. Nice. I need to turn this into a podcast, but I'm like, I don't know. I have so many ideas, so much stuff. Those of you that don't know Holly, she's also another one of our very great moderators. And we have Iris, and we also have Priscilla, that she works a lot. Okay, I will certainly do that. Thank you for removing. What kind of animal is Holly? I just thought this. No way. Okay. All right, Holly. I know what kind of animal you are. You are. I hope this resonates. You're a beaver. Okay. Let's go to the beaver category and find out what we need to know about the beavers. It's a water sign. I know. A lot of water fish in there. Come on. Beaver. Okay. Let's see. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. I honestly believe that's who you are. I don't really perceive you as a beaver, but let's see what it says. We just never know who we are, do we? Okay. Oh, habitat building. That is a fabulous cause. I have done that before. Oh, oh my Lord. GNXO. Okay. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good natured, dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by the way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when talk at hand requires your long-term, steady effort, and it can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga. Karma yoga, selfless service. Oh, selfless service. Okay. Okay, and let's see. Uh, and that means and balance, happy, meaningful. When you're in balance, and it was in balance, happy, meaningful, all that good stuff. Out of balance, not happy. That's this is such a cute little card, though. That is like the energy I truly feel from you, Holly. Okay. All right, let me shuffle here. And let's do kiss now. Kiss, let's see what the advice from the universe is, what kind of animal you are. And I feel like that's going to give you an answer. I was just very drawn to read these cards tonight, and I thought it would be something new. Oh my goodness, Kiss, I don't know. I'll ask again. You're welcome, Holly. Let's see, for Kiss. I did get a message earlier. It's like, why are you stressing over all these answers, Kiss? Okay, message animal. What is Kiss? What is Kiss? What does Kiss need to know? Oh, hold on, Kiss. Interesting. Okay. This card is the sea serpent. It represents, there's a lot of sea serpents out there. It represents our center of creativity. It's also associated with water. Okay. And it is in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the divine mother, our Kundalini herself. So this is a good chakra, and I do think that you have that spirit with you. Here's the thing, though. Nice, nice. This is exactly what I think it is. I feel like you're directing your energy in an unhealthy way, Arpita. Not Arpita. Sorry, Kiss. Okay, so it's like um, I'm reading your notes, Kiss. I am currently in Crowd's team. I want to move to Corinne's team, who is the head of the director. Okay, I think you asked me that yesterday, and I thought it said that that would lead to a tower, but I don't know. I'll here's the sea serpent. Okay, because like I feel like you're overthinking a lot of things right now, is what it feels like. It feels like here's my question: do you have to make a decision today, Kiss? Can you stop? Can you breathe for a minute? Can you just walk away from the situation for a second and go, okay, there's my answer? Because I think that's how you're going to get your answer. I don't think it's going to come from a tarot card. I think the sea serpent is very appropriate. I think you're very connected, but you're not connected right now because you're kind of losing your mind in some kind of crazy team thing. And I don't mean that mean. Okay. All right. So let's pull a tarot card for that. Sure. Perfect. Okay. Let's pull a tarot card and see. Let me find my tarot cards. Whew. I get a sip of tea too. Screw that. It's been a while since I said that, but I like that. Okay. Mm. I had to remember where I put them. I moved things around last night. I'm always moving things around. I think it's part of my energy. We will go back to the animal cards here in a minute. Okay. But let's see if we can get an answer. Okay. And one of the rules in sales are like in that kind of industry, Chris, is this can sound kind of weird, but they always ask for more than they expect. And the reasoning behind that is a lot of pressure. Uh, yeah, and it may not be as unstable as you think, uh, but it is. Um, it's probably very high pressure. And here's the thing: you're not locked in there, okay? There's other jobs available in the universe. So breathe for a second. You found that job, you will find another one. But find one before you leave that one if you're going to do that. But let's see. We're just going to ask for the highest and best advice for you, Kiss, at this time. Highest and best advice for Kiss at this time, Lord. Peace, protection, divine guidance, right answers, right person. Some angels would be really cool too. Amen. Mm. Um, let's see what we have. I don't think I'd worry too much. Okay. Those are really crazy. Okay, so Kiss, the first thing I have is kind of the card. I see you as the Empress. Okay, so here's the thing: quit doubting your abilities. You're very creative. You're very fertile. You are moving. You're going places. You're very sensitive. You're a great conversationalist. You're very kind-hearted. I can feel that you have compassion for a lot of people, places, and things. So you're the Empress. Have some faith in your ability to make decisions. What I see behind you is the moon. This is deceptive, kind of deceptive practices. Hey, you got to do this, you got to do this, or you won't have a job. Some companies operate that way. Here's my thing. Do you really, really want to stay in that energy if that's going to be how they treat you? Where it's so unstable, where you feel like, oh my God, it's so unstable. So I feel like what what you need to look at is like asserting your dominance and uh, affirming that you are good, okay, that you are full of energy, that you're daring, you're confident. Don't let these little people saying if you don't sell, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, if I sit here and worry about it, or if I go out on the floor, or if I learn something to be a better person, to make myself better, to do the job better, whatever it takes, and you fire me, okay, I'm not meant to be here. God has a better path for me. Okay. And just the fact that I can feel this. So you are a happy soul. I feel your happy soulness. Okay. And I mean, like you have social offers, people want to be around you, all those things, Kiss. They really do. And the universe is saying, take a break, breathe. Okay. Just calm down and don't worry about this so much, because what you're kind of doing is you're generating or manifesting that, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, or they're going to fire me. Okay. If they fire you and you've been there long enough, you could collect unemployment. But here's the thing: you have energy and you have control over that energy. So think about, do I really want to spend my time and life in this energy? Or do I need to look for something that's a better path for me? From what I can see, you might want to look at something better or breathe for a minute, okay? Because you're a wonderful person. You present beautifully. You should have all the confidence in the world. And if it's that unstable, you probably want something more stable anyway. That's what I have for you, Kiss. I kind of feel like that was a mom conversation, but I also feel like it was a come from source conversation too. You have a lot of great characteristics. You're welcome, Kiss. I love you. You're a good person. All right. Sometimes we just need a little perspective. Whew, it's warm. I'm dressed. Don't worry. It's just a halter top. But the more I read for you guys, the hotter it gets. It's crazy. I'm always amazed. Okay, so let's go back to the animals. Uh, so we have two sea serpents and a beaver. All right. I know. All right, let's see. Let's do Miss Pickett, Cookie V, forward moving. Absolutely. There's a on my website. There's a donation button. Thank you, Kiss. That's so sweet of you. And you can actually, I think, just scan it. All right, Miss Pickett, I'm pulling an animal for you. I don't know how much information we'll get, but we'll see. Oh, are you talking about my son? I am a water baby. Sure. Thank you, Kes. That's really the easiest way. That's it's through Square and it's wonderful. Okay, Miss Pickett, let's see what kind of animal Miss Pickett is. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Wow. Thank you, Kiss. Two water serpents and a beaver. I just want to know how you interact. Okay. Okay. You are a deer, Miss Pickett. You're a deer. That's interesting. Okay. It's in reverse though. So let's see what's going on with Miss Pickett and the deer in reverse. Let's see. Let's see what's in this category. This category of air. Oh, butterflies. I saw butterflies today. Guys, I saw a raven today and it talked to me and got out of its nest for me and flew by me. I have pictures. I'm going to post them on the community board. I was just standing outside, embracing how beautiful life is. And this raven started caw, caw, and I was like, well, where are you? You know, and it cawed at me more. And then I said, okay, come on, show yourself. So it poked its head up out of the nest, and I got a picture of it in the nest, right? And then I was like, why don't you come out? You know, introduce yourself. You know, I was just being silly. I may have told this story already, but it's been a long day. And then the raven got out of the nest and stood up, and I got a picture of it. And then I said, well, why don't you just fly by? And then it flew by. It's amazing. So my daughter thinks I should leave it little trinkets. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the deer here. Oh, Lord, it's been a fabulous day. All right. Where is the deer? Is it going to be the last one? It might be. Here you go. Wait a minute. Hawk. Hold on. I'm trying to find you, Miss Pickett. Nightingale. Dragonfly. You're in here with a lot of interesting animals. Oh, thank you. Owl. I know you're here. Crow. We were just talking about birds too. Isn't that interesting? Okay. The bee. Come on, there's got to be a deer here. A firefly. This book is very little. A bat. A butterfly. A moth. Okay. Bear with me. I'm like, I know they did not skip the deer. I'll find it eventually. A few years from now, I'll still be looking in this little book. Look, the bird. It was either a crow or a raven. Okay. There has to be a deer in here. Hi, Devante. Happy late night. Yes, it is late, isn't it? Like, oh, wow. I have no concept of time anymore. None. Okay. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong category. Let me look for the deer in another category. Okay, those are water, wolf, lamb. Oh, I was in the wrong category. Sorry. I was like, surely we have a deer in the book. There's a mouse. Okay. I'm getting there again. You guys are so Let's see. I was like, okay, happy late night. I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about. What are you talking about, Kiss? Found a way to do something. Deer, finally. Okay. The deer is in reverse. Let's see. What is the deer? Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. This is like the feminine, okay? Uh, this is like, okay, so when out of balance and you showed up in reverse, but that's okay, you're good there because that's right, okay. So you're a person that's in balance, you're very feminine in nature, you're very patient, um, you're fully present, you're calm. Um, It also, the deer card may also appear when a birth or celebrity or new life draws near, when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. For some reason, I want to say, oh, you're fine. Kiss, the square is so easy. Uh, all right. Just go to my website, Kiss, on the square. It says make a donation, and you open the page, and it's simple, very simple. Okay, and it takes everything because I did one for I want to say the United Kingdom a while back. Okay, so you're very nurturing and stuff. Let's ask a. I think this is. It feels like you asked me about money before. Did you ask me about money before, Miss Pickett? No, you wouldn't have. You're new. Okay, it just felt like it. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna pull a card and see what we have. Hi, intuitive research. Okay, Miss Pickett. The star sideways. This is good fortune. So sideways. Uh, so possible good fortune coming in, Miss Pickett. All right, that's what I have for you. All right. All right. Cookie B now. Thank you. I appreciate that because I'm very new at this. In these. You're so welcome. I should have played with them more, but I was just too excited. If you want to know the truth. All right, Cookie V. What kind of animal is Cookie V? Wise. Owl. You're wise. You're like coming into. You're wise. You're making wise decisions. Cookie is what it feels like. I really like this, and you're listening to your intuition. It's beautiful, beautiful animal. Hi, Sean. I don't know. I'll pull some cards about that, Sean. Okay. All right. That's what I have, Cookie V, because you just feel like you're in the right place and you feel like you're listening to your intuition and you're trusting in yourself, and the energy is so good. All you have to remember is keep up the good work. That's what I have for you, Cookie V, and I really like it. Okay, bear with me, guys. All right, let's do forward moving and then Sal. Oh, I always read for her anyway because this is kind of funny. Cookie Bee's been here since the beginning. She's like grown so much, but she's pregnant and she's usually eating. So, and she'll be back and she'll listen to it. All right, message for forward moving. What kind of animal are you? Forward moving. This will be interesting. Ooh, you're two animals. You're a mouse and an earthworm. All right, forward moving. And these are both, all right, let's see what we got here. You have, and I haven't been going in order, and I apologize. Sometimes I have to vary it up. I just need to shift the energy. Okay, you're shy, hesitant, reluctant to share your inner vision. Ah, you got to step forward. You have to feel the way. Okay. So it's almost like you're new at something and you're getting your confidence in it. And like it's going to take you time to master whatever it is forward moving. Uh, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Is who pregnant again? Oh no, I think she was. I don't know when she got unpregnant. I don't really talk to her about her personal life, Gina. I know she was pregnant. Maybe she's unpregnant, but I don't know because I don't know. I don't know any of you guys. I just come on and read the energy. Okay, so all right. So back to forward moving. You are. So you're mastering something. You're learning to master something here with the earthworm, and it. But they're saying it takes time. Okay, and then you have the mouse. A mouse makes me think of something, very quiet, very down to earth, very patient. I think that it feels like you are very patient. Let's see what it is. Okay. Yes, you take care of the details. I think it bugs you when things are not detail oriented, and when this is you like come you're in balance, and you need to step back for a moment, okay? And like look at a more purposeful project to work on is what I'm hearing. Uh, to delve into, find something that like speaks to your soul. I don't think this is job wise or anything, okay? Very interesting energy, kind of quiet to yourself, but mastering a lot of things. It feels like I like it. It's good. It's very good forward moving. All right, Gene XO, do you want to find out what kind of animal you are? Okay, cool. Okay. All right, what kind of animal is Gene XO? No, I don't think that's it. Hold on. Nice, I like that too. It seems to resonate with your soul. Thank you, Holly. I like that. You're a cobra. Let's find out why you're a cobra. You're a cobra in reverse. Cobra are dangerous animals, Gene. So let's see what this is. All right. Hold on. I'm curious. This one has me very curious. I'm learning the book now better. It's very cute. I like it. Cool. Bear with me, guys. I apologize. Otter, shark, swan. Good Lord, there's a lot of water. Whale. I apologize. So it was kind of cool that the raven talked to me today. And responded to me. I'm still trying to find you. This is like an educational night. I apologize. Good night, forward moving. Hi, High Priestess Cobra. Okay, so this is pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Okay. A teacher or spirit guardian. It's the found inner teacher. Okay, and it manifests externally in those guides who have led us along our pathway. Okay, that's cool. Like it's basically kind of saying when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So I'm not sure if somebody wants to teach you something or you want to teach something. Hi, Erwin. All right, let's see. Interesting. So the card. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. So let's see what Saul is, and then I'm gonna shift. I'll do Erwin and Saul, and then we'll shift to tarot. And High Priestess will see what. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Okay. For Saul. Saul, you're the earthworm. You're growing into something, okay? Okay, and Erwin. Let's see what Erwin is. All right. Hello, array of positive light. Erwin, let me see what I have for you here. I'm going to switch to tarot real quick. These cards are okay. Yeah, 10 of Cups, Erwin. You are good. I love it. Are you Arpita? You're a ray of positive light. Nice. I love it. And things are going to work out for you. There's justice in whatever situation you may be in, Erwin. What else do we have for you at this time? You completed something, or there was an obstacle in your way, or you might have even just been really, really, really bored, is what it feels like. But now you're stepping into your King of Cup, ambitious, you're like practical, you're making things happen now, Erwin. I like this for you. It's beautiful. Okay. And also, you're very strong willed, you have a very sharp mind. Okay. Good stuff, Erwin. It really is. I like it. You good energy. All right, let me see. Let me read for High Priestess. She donated. High Priestess, if you have a question, please list it. Nice. Okay. Okay, so Arpita, you're a ray of light also? A ray of positive light? Is that Arpita also? I'm just looking. Okay, gotcha. I know. That's so funny. General, okay. Perfect. Hi, Chandra. All right. Let's see what we have for the High Priestess. What do we have for the High Priestess? I will pull your animal card too, but wrong deck. Okay. Mm-hmm. I never used to understand like readers, other readers, when they get called to another deck, but I now do. Yes, thank you very much for the donation, High Priestess. All right. First, you have a very loyal heart. This is not the first. Man, High Priestess, how do you do this? I love this. Okay, so I'm called to a deck. Okay, so you have a loyal heart, but here's the thing, you're so totally tapped in. Okay, and you're past the all that glitters is not gold stage. Like if it glitters real shiny, you look at it real long and real hard because you've been there, done that, bought that t-shirt and did not care for it. You're taking some time to breathe. Or if you're not taking some time to breathe, you need to breathe. You are going into milk and honey, okay? Um, There's a card of soulmates here. I'm really bad in the romance department. I'll show it to you, Doug. Ah, thank you, Intuitive Reads with Jen. I really appreciate that. You're moving into peace. There was something that wasn't for you. You put it down, you put it away. You're living in the here and now, High Priestess. You're co creating with the universe. Oh my goodness. It's fated. This is who you are, what you do. There is a change in the wind. No place like home. Or one of these places, would one of these places that you're thinking about going to, would it be like where you're from? I cannot remember. Okay. You walked away from something that went round and round and round, and then you mended from it, which we like. And you went to calmer waters because you looked at it and you were like, oh, it's time to go. I'm done with that. And you went. Okay. So now that's made this a whole bunch of flexibilities coming into your life. Okay. And there's also you're cleaning it up. Okay. Nice. Okay, you're also cleaning things up and you're starting to look at the possibilities of your life. All of that. Hello, JC, love you too. Okay, so you are going to reach this fork in the road. Okay, because you're just a really, really hard worker. 42 is calling to me. You've spent a lot of time building blocks to be who and what you are. Okay. All right. And you're just a very fair person. Yeah, you're going into a new life. I think you're going to be by yourself when you first start this new life, but you're going to step into your power, like the masculine power. You look good. You always look good. There's something about that. Yeah. Cause and you work, you'll go all the way to get to where you need. You've had a lot of changes, a lot of regeneration. There's a lot of people around you that love you. Okay, but you give a lot of gifts away, High Priestess. You are so kind. Yes, absolutely. And because of everything that you do and the nature of you, your energy and everything that you're trying to do, you're very blessed. Okay. Also, I know you're looking at the time factor, but it'll be fine. It's going to be divine timing, the right thing at the right time, the right place, the right thing. Okay, and it's going to put you in your feminine energy, in your power. Okay, I like it. It's good. It is very seen, maybe not very reciprocated, but very seen. It's part of who you are in your essence. It's your calling. Okay. And it's not about, and you already know this, it's not about being seen. It's just about service and love and doing the right thing. I love it. Dallas, Texas. Should you go to Dallas? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, I think you could. Thank you, Intuitive Reads with Jen. I really appreciate the support. That's so kind of you. Community, yeah, you could go to Dallas. Skies, blue skies, a lot of birds flying around. Yeah. Uh, okay, I see a big giraffe and a little giraffe. I don't think it's going to be a boring trip. I want you to look at everything that's. Hold on. Good Lord. Everything that's around you. Look at this card. This is community. There's a big giraffe teaching a little giraffe. That's what kind of stands out to me. And there's flags. It's like you're heading towards some kind of good finish line. I don't think it's going to be a boring trip. Anything else for High Priestess? Good Lord. Higher power. Woman. Yeah. Yeah. Start there. Nice. I like it. Okay. I feel like you're not going to make a bad decision. The thing is, it feels like time is of the essence here, but not in a bad way, but like The universe is giving you enough time to research and figure out where you truly want to go. It's not a decision that should be made rapidly, but there are going to be some things that are, channeling, that are going to point you in the direction that you should go. Start looking from little signs from the universe. The little signs are going to be amazing. You're going to be like, really? It's going to be like seeing a Dallas Cowboy walking around in front of you. You'll see. And I want you to come back to me and tell me afterwards, because I can feel it. I feel the shift. Texas does feel good though. And I don't know. I feel like I said Dallas Cowboys for a reason. Interesting. I like that a lot. Okay. Let me thank you for the donation. I really appreciate your kindness and all of your donations. And from all of you, I appreciate, even if you can't donate, I appreciate the love that you come in here and share, and the time and the support that you give other people in this chat. And it's really nice. Hi, Leilani and Chandra. Let me read for Chandra real quick. And I thought I saw Shell in here somewhere for Chandra. All right, Chandra, there's a deep knowing. You know your answers. Nobody can give your answers but you, is what I'm hearing. Oh, thank you. What else? Yeah, you have treasures. There's things you want to do, but also I feel like you want to be excited and live. You want to come to the edge of life, but part of you is really exhausted too. But you're in your power. It's going to take a minute for you to catch up. You've got time. Okay? You're blessed, Chandra. Okay? There's going to be something here about you learning some kind of gift that you can share. Okay? And you're meant to share it. You may already know what the gift is, but the Most High is calling you to share your gifts. Okay? Interesting. Feel free to enlighten me. I like that. Okay. It feels really good, too. Hi, Zach. That you're connected with the universe, that you have the energy. Uh, oh, thank you, Holly. I appreciate that. That you have the energy, and that you're connected, that you feel that vibrational shift. Like in the past, it might have been where you would shoo it away, but now it's like it's part of you. Like I walked past an ant today and said, "I won't kill you." Okay. All right. But Chandra, let's see. Let's see what kind of animal you are, Chandra. All right. High Priestess, let's see what kind of animal you are, too. This one's for Chandra. We'll do High Priestess next. Zach, we're going to do an animal card for you. It's Animal Day. Oh, my goodness. All right. You're the rabbit? Okay. Chandra, you're the rabbit. Let's see what the rabbit does. Bear with me. What is the rabbit? I'm getting better at finding them. I wish the book was a little bigger. I'm getting old. And by the way, I just saw the dragonfly, and I'm going to read that. They're the master. The dragonfly is the master of light, illusion, and the mind. You're getting your thoughts together. It is an ancient and eternal creature that awakens a sense of wonder in all of us. You're starting to see the magic in life, Chandra, is what it is. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. Okay, so transition. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still? Dream like or crystal clear. Very cool. Hello, Michael McCracken. Oh, don't tell me your sign. I don't want to know. It won't matter because I don't know what unicorns are anyway. I mean, Okay. So when you're in balance, it's clear, joyful, and magical. When you're out of balance, it's when your mind is too busy. I think you're in balance. Yeah, because you're in balance, and it's like the universe recognizes that with you. All right, let me see what the rabbit is real quick, and we'll move on. All right, let me find the rabbit. I need little page markers for this, or Iris, or somebody with a book. Okay, hold on. We're getting there. What is this one? Okay. That one was that one. That's spirit. I'm in the wrong section, of course. Okay. There's a lot of people in this one section. Okay, oak, earthworm, rabbit. Okay, finally. Some say I'm an animal. I love that for you, Zach. Good evening, the geek can ground. Good. Hi, Michael. Wow, there's a lot of you guys in here. It's amazing. Okay, so the rabbit loves to remind his friends. I feel like this is going to be oddly appropriate for you. Okay. Oh, this is too funny. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. Oh, Lord. I'm so sorry. Okay. The Geek Underground. Thank you so much. Okay, so I don't know about this. Okay, so you want to remind your friends that they might be got eaten by an eagle one day. Wow, high priestess, that's intense. Okay, I'm not making fun of you. It's just a pretty bold statement. Okay, he talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh Lord, that's crazy. Okay, I like this. This is kind of funny. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and okay, so you're not in fear. Your rabbit is in reverse. So when you're in balance, you're sensitive, a good problem solver, and a good listener. Okay. I think you do talk fast, though, probably. I like it for you, High Priestess. I think you're in balance, but the thing about the telling that that's sad that an eagle could swoop down and eat